So the way we live our lives these days is completely out of sync with nature and how our bodies evolved to sleep. So if you wake up feeling tired and you're just not hyped to go skate, then this is going to be the video for you. I'm going to go over 5 tips that are going to make sleeping so much easier for you, and you're going to wake up feeling hyped to go skate. So tip number 1, you're going to want to try and make your room into some kind of sleep nest. So things like light, noise, temperature, they all mess with our sleep if they're not locked on to the certain range that you want them to be on. So you want to make your room as dark as possible, try and get rid of as much light as you can. If this isn't possible where you live, you can wear something like a sleep mask. You also want to make it as quiet as possible, so if somewhere where you live is really busy, it's a noisy street. Where I live, it's a real low apartment right next to one of the busiest streets in Barcelona, and there's just pissheads, junkies, just shouting and screaming till like the early hours. So before my landlord changed my windows, I had to sleep with my earphones plugged in, playing like a white noise track I'd found on YouTube for a couple of hours, or I just couldn't sleep because it was that loud. So yeah, do what you can to block out the noise. Temperature is also massively important, so you need to make sure it's not too hot, not too cold. Like specifically, the recommended range is between 16 to 18 degrees Celsius or 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit. So tip number 2 is have some kind of sleep ritual routine. Your body clock loves routine, and it's going to make sleeping much easier. So to start off, you need to make sure you're going to sleep at the same time every single day, waking up at the same time as well, and making sure that you give yourself enough time to sleep. Also about 60 minutes before you want to start sleeping as well, you need to kind of start bringing things down into chill mode, start getting relaxed, doing whatever that is for you. I like to meditate or read a book, have a warm shower, something like that. You also want to avoid doing anything that's going to hype you up and keep you stressed. So no films, no work, and no Gary Rogers. So tip number 3 is turn off any screens, any kind of phone, TV, laptop or whatever 60 minutes before bed, because these things keep us awake so much. Partly because the stuff we actually watch on these things are pretty stimulating and they keep your brain going, but also because a part of the actual light that these screens emit, called blue light, tricks your brain into thinking that it's daytime. So it literally keeps your brain in day mode and inhibits certain processes that are going to make you feel sleepy. So you can get these apps that get rid of the blue light for your computers or your phones, but to be honest, it's best to just avoid them altogether for about an hour before you go to sleep. So tip number 4 is avoid certain foods and drinks, and maybe even skating as well. Stimulants like coffee stay in your system for a long time, so just try and avoid any caffeine from about 2 p.m. So drinking alcohol can also affect your sleep, so you want to try and not drink anything within about a couple of hours of when you want to go to sleep. And be aware as well that if you have more than 1 or 2 drinks, then although it might actually help you fall asleep, it's not going to let you get into such a deep sleep, and you're probably going to wake up feeling pretty unrested. So skating earlier in the day is going to help you sleep, but if you do it within a couple of hours of when you want to go to sleep, it might keep you awake because the hype from skating and the increase in your body temperature as well is going to mess with your ability to fall asleep quickly too. So if you are going to go skate, just try and finish your session within about a couple of hours of when you want to go to sleep. So tip number 5, the final one, is if you are in bed and you're not sleeping, if you've been there already for like 20 minutes and you're just like, man, this isn't working, then you want to get out of bed, go into the lounge, go and chill in some low light situation, read a book, do some knitting, whatever you want to do, and wait till you feel sleepy and then get back into bed. Otherwise your brain is going to associate your bed with being awake, so you're going to think, you're going to do that 60-minute routine, then you're going to get into bed, you're going to lie down and you're just going to be like unable to sleep. So there you go, those are the 5 tips that are going to help you sleep better. I hope they work. I hope you can skate more because of these tips. And if you want to find out about the benefits of sleep on your skating, then check out the last video, or subscribe as well for regular videos that are going to help your skating, help how you feel, give you more energy to go skate and all of that good stuff. So yeah, there we go. That's it for this one. See you later.